Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. Bullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Messi. Now it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Caicedo. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Kaká with the short one. Oh, that's neat. Best. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Kaká. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vitinha.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. Best is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Best. Rangers finding their passes. Great vision. And this is Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries to play it through. Bullet! There it is! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Here's Fel, and he shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Dembele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he was alert to it.
Zanetti.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vieira.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Kaká. And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And now the breakaway. Gullit. And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Number 25, Caicedo.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 8, Xavi Simons.
Vieira. Rijkaard.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Caceres looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi Simons. Rangers are looking to break at pace. Now it's Gullit. He's had it taken off him.
Kaká.
Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. David Villa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rangers needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely aimed pass. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rangers looking to pass their way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a superb piece of defending.
Substitution for Rangers.
So, third corner of the game.
Vinicius Junior. Number 18.
And it's been taken short.
Number 4, Kaká.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Rodrigo.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 5, Grealish. Substitution in progress.
Zanetti.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Grealish. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific. There's the shot! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the finish! Oh, taken with style! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for us tonight. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Nicely aimed pass. That's been slipped through. Great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Diaz gets a good foot in there. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass. Havertz. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Messi. That's an excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi, very much a man. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
He's played it back. Vieira. Vitinha. Havertz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Teze. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Haaland. And he's whipped it across.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Crossed it again. Terrific header. Dembele. Messi. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? That's a sharp pass. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out to the right. Teze. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Dembele. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Teze. And Akanji. And it's Teze. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Pour vous signaler l'affichage d'informations sur la rotation des bus autour du stade sur l'écran géant.
There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Messi. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Havertz. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Bullet!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's come to nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
This is Dembele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Havertz puts his foot on the gas. And here's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Dembele quietly revving up. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Hullet. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Vieira. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Pull it. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Messi, lovely ball and a goes for a shot! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Après 68 minutes
Yeah,
de
that's
jeu.
really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Changement. Le numéro 29. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 13.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good
Je vous
evening.
invite à prendre connaissance de la note.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always, always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Messi. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Vitinha. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, a breakthrough already. Saliba. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a loose ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Back in possession and ready to go again. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Cannavaro. Tries from a long way out. Oh, bang on target. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in space and looking for options. No, he refuses to take the bait. Roberto Baggio. Yaya Toure. That's rather hopeful. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the cross comes in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Dembele. Caresses it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And he's being shifted off it. Yaya Toure. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Pedri. Over to the left. Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. Cannavaro picks it up out wide. Pedri takes the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yaya Toure is offering a right smile there. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi. And the shot's on. Great chance! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Caceres. That's Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cannavaro. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Dijk. Roberto Baggio. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's the chance to counter. That has been slung wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ibrahimovic, it's a really well-measured ball. Messi. For Yaya Toure. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Ronaldinho. No outsmarting him this time. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. And this is Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
The attendance for this match
And here's
was
Hullet.
71,898.
Driving through the middle. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ronaldinho. And it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played out to the right. And it's Thuram. He's having a hit! That's got him rattled.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dembele is always looking to break lines. Hullet. Dembele. Vitinha. And it's Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. And the flag has stayed down. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
11, Pedri.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
17, Platini. Number 21, Hullet.
Platini.
Substitution in progress.
Now Yaya Toure. Spread it left. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Vitinha. And it's Hullet. Another pass, just keep... Shot, surely! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out to the left flank. And here's Ronaldinho. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Messi. Cannavaro. Platini. He's going for goal! He's put his foot right through that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. Rafael Leao. Great vision. Platini. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key character... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield.
Shot a goal! Superb from Hullet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Little pass back. Pull it. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dembele wins the duel this time. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? And it's Messi. Played with finesse. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Rooney.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Rooney. Can he get it through? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Suarez. Lovely feet. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, can he get onto this? Luis Suarez aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. And that's a throw-in. Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. Dembele, and the shot! Dembele, brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's clever. It's Pele! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Hullet. And here's Dembele. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zola. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot's on. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Messi. Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. Beckenbauer. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Shot, surely! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vitinha. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Played into space. And this is Pele. He's tries a shot. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And this is Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Baresi does well to get it back.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Dembele, and the shot! This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. And it's Vitinha. That is good alertness. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Martinez. Threads one in. And he's straight offside. Pull it. Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's being urged to shoot. Bullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, can they get him away? Check claims comfortably. Messi. Nice-looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Turan. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Played back.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Vieira. Pepe. Pelé looks to get on the end of this. And here's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, important interception. Vieira. And it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Albert Ferrer. Pelé. Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. Looking to play him in. Backward it goes.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's made its way to... Decent chance! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good! Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Dembele, look at the space here. And the finish!
Baresi.
Plays it all the way forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a nicely shaped ball. Just too much on that.
Albert Ferrer. Zola.
Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Martinez. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good-looking ball. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Chance! Fantastic from Martinez! About as smooth as it gets. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Has a look and plays it forward.
That has been cut short. Now it's Villa.
Robson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vitinha played into space.
Courtois sends that a long way.
Robson.
David Villa. And it's Messi.
And here's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hullet. Vitinha. And the two sides separated by the game's only break. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, he's decent chance! So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vieira.
Now it's Hullet. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And it's Messi.
He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. Pelé. Robson. He's in plenty of space here. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Robson. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Makalele. Messi could try cutting inside here. He's there to head it! In he goes again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Villa. Messi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No way through there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well.
Shoots! Decent enough try. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good spread. Plays the return pass. Shot a goal! This looks promising. And this is Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get free. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Hullet. Vitinha has created one goal already. Taken back almost at once. Pele. Robson, well seen, saw that coming. Dembele, shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Messi. Vieira. Vitinha. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the counter is on.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Knocks it into space. And there is the half-time whistle. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter. Go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Good ball, good take. Robson. Pele. And here's Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, they could break here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Makaleli. Now Robson. Vieira. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Such good technique.
There's a sharp little ball here. David Villa. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. He just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking to go deep. Now it's Hullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Hullet, a header! In for the pieces! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 24. Villa.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Messi.
A case now of complete control.
Il numero 5.
Played out to the right.
Il numero 15.
Swept in. And has cut it out. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Puskas. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makaleli. Turan. Pele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Real chance! He's in space and looking for options. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Puskas. Threads one in. And he welcomes it in. Chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Owen. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Sticks it away! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away! Well, and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. And